Hi there, my name is Steve Sheridan. I'm the Deputy Director here at the Center for People in Need. Our mission here at the Center for People in Need is to provide services and programs to low-income people that address their basic needs to help them achieve economic independence. Normally, we would have accomplished this by addressing people's immediate need with food, diaper, and clothing distributions, while connecting them with the training and educational opportunity to help them become financially independent. With the COVID-19 pandemic, however, our food and diaper distribution services have taken center stage. On a weekly basis, we distribute food to almost 1,400 families, and we've had more than 1,100 new families sign up for services since March. Without contributions from the United Way, we wouldn't have been able to meet this drastic increase in need. Your donations have made a direct impact in our community, providing families with a stable, healthy source of food. We are seeing families we knew before the pandemic, but we're also seeing families who have never needed our services before. These were people who were stable, had regular full-time jobs, who were suddenly scrambling to put food on the table for their families. Every once in a while, a car will come by with a sign in the window, or just that friendly wave, or that smile, or that as we're putting groceries in the back of their vehicle, and the thank you so much, I don't know what I would do without you, and this is really helping our family a great deal, and thank you for the sacrifice, thank you for being out here, and a lot of them will say, your community is really proud of what we're doing. And sometimes we need to hear that, because after a few hours of out in that sun, it does wear on you. So just hearing those little tidbits of gratitude really does go a long way. It really does perk up the staff, and it just reminds us again how grateful we are, and how proud we are to be able to help and come together as a community to help serve families in need. But again, it's knowing that the service that we provide is a huge benefit to our communities, and so we're proud to be able to do it, and we know that people are grateful, and we have a wonderful staff, and because of the funding that we get from the United Way, it really helps put food on the table for low-income families. While food and diaper distributions are taking the spotlight these days, we haven't forgotten the rest of our mission. We continue to connect low-income families with tuition-free education at Southeast Community College. We're in the process of restarting our job skills training program with trade, and we're in discussions on how to safely relaunch our English language learning courses, which were highly successful at helping refugees and new Americans gain better employment to help support their families here in the United States. We've had many success stories along the way through our English classes, and I'm certainly very proud of that program, because many of the students that come in speak little to no English, and then they walk away from our program with the ability to find better paying jobs and become self-sufficient and provide better outcomes for their families. One example was a woman who came into our classes, and unfortunately for her husband had left, and she was on her own with the kids, really nowhere to turn, and she met up with one of our instructors, and he explained to her about our English classes and what we can provide. And so she took advantage of that situation, and she joined our classes. We had 3 levels at that point in time, and she started out at the very beginning of level 1 and advanced her way up, through the ranks, if you will, tested out, and was able to complete our English classes. And one of her goals was to not only get a better paying job, but to become a citizen of the United States. So that was really important for her, not only for herself and her family, but to also role model that for her children. So after she had completed our classes, she was able to get her citizenship, and she also landed her dream job in the process. And so with being able to do that, with all the hard work and the sacrifice and taking care of children and going to our classes, she was able to fulfill those dreams of hers, and now she's doing very well, and we're very proud of her. And that's one of many stories that we have that have really shown what that funding has done for us. It's just really great to see that program grow and help people. Thank you for your continued support of the United Way and the Center for People in Need. Your contributions are keeping our community fed and connecting struggling families with training an education that could lift them out of risk and help them gain more stable, safer employment. Thank you.